Hi friends, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm so excited because today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my top 10 favorite products that I tried in the year 2025. I really have discovered some incredible makeup this last year that has been game-changing for me, and I am just so excited to share with you guys what those products are. I have all of the products on my face now, and I will also insert footage of me applying each of the products and swatches of the products as well, so you know what they look like up close. So if you want to see what my top 10 favorite products of 2025 are, then keep watching. If you guys have been following my channel this last year, then you probably won't be too surprised by any of these makeup products, which I think is a good thing. You know, I love it when I've been using it over and over and over again, and it continues to impress me and I continue to reach for it. And the first product is the Maybelline Grippy Serum Primer. You guys already know I love this. I have used this in so many of my videos, and it's honestly hard for me to do my makeup without using this anymore because I know that my makeup is gonna wear so much better when I use this product. Before I tried this, I was honestly having some issues with longevity in my makeup and it wasn't lasting as long as I wanted it to. And then I tried this product and it truly was a game changer for me. I don't know what is in here that makes it so good, but there's something special in here that truly keeps makeup lasting and looking so fresh all day long. This has quickly become my very favorite primer and the primer that I think makes the very biggest difference in how my makeup looks and wears throughout the day. So I highly recommend this product. It is so good and truly a game-changing makeup product. Next up is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Smooth Blur Cream Contour Stick. This is so good. You guys know I absolutely love this. This contour is just incredibly smoothing on the skin. It never ever looks patchy. You can apply it underneath powder or over powder and it's always gonna look really flawless. If you have large pores, texture, dry patches, anything like that, you've got to try this contour because it is the most smoothing contour I've ever tried. It just goes on so seamlessly, so smoothly, and really makes my skin look very perfected. I also love the shades in this shade range. I find this shade Halftone, which is the lightest shade in the shade range, to work so nicely for my very fair skin. I find that a lot of contours, the lightest shade is slightly too deep for me sometimes because I do have very fair skin, but that's not the case with this Anastasia Beverly Hills contour. This shade is just absolutely perfect and it looks very natural on me. Never looks muddy, never looks orangey. It is just always perfect. And so for those reasons, this is definitely one of the top 10 products that I tried in 2025. Next up is actually another contour. I couldn't do this video without mentioning both of these contours because they are both so incredible. This is the Morphe Shapelifter Micro Contour Stick and I have the shade Tapered, which is a really unique and really lovely contour shade that has some rosiness to it. It is just so perfect. And if you have neutral or cool undertones, then I highly recommend checking out this color because it really is a unique color that I find works so well on cool undertones and neutral undertones as well. My favorite way to use this contour is around my eyes. I love using it to create depth in my eyeshadow looks and then also underneath my lower lash line. I also love to contour my nose with this and around my lips as well. The size is just perfect for doing those things. It blends in incredibly easily and wears really nicely throughout the day. I'm so happy that Morphe came out with this last year. I don't think I ever want to be without this. It truly is incredible and a very unique product in my collection and has been a game changer for me. Next up, we have a setting powder. The setting powder that has been my very favorite that I've tried this year is the L'Oreal Infallible Blurfection powder, and I have the shade Light Pink. This powder is so pretty. It is a very lightweight powder and so finely milled, and it just blurs the face so nicely and just makes my skin look very perfected and like I have a filter on. It also keeps my oils at bay really nicely. I have combination skin, so I get pretty oily in the T-zone. And when I use this powder, my skin doesn't look too oily by the end of the day, which I really appreciate. This also wears really nicely on the drier areas of my face, like around my eyes and on my chin. And this powder doesn't emphasize them at all. It really is a lovely powder. Another thing I really love about it is it doesn't get messy because the holes in it are just the perfect size. It just lets the perfect amount of product out, and I kind of have to tap it into the lid to get the product out, but it's a really great product to travel with because of that. Some of my other powders that I love, like the Huda Beauty powder and the Makeup by Mario powder, when you open it, it's just a complete mess because the holes are too big, and so especially when I travel with it, I open it and there's like a powder explosion inside of it, and that doesn't happen with this L'Oreal powder because the holes are just tinier, and so when you kind of tap it into the lid, the perfect amount of product comes out, and that's it. And so because of that, it stays really nice and clean, and so I love to travel with this powder because of that. Next up is the Revi Easy Everyday Brow Pencil. I have the shade Deep Brown in this. I overplucked my brows in high school, and since then my brows have always bothered me a bit. I feel like the shape has never been quite right, and I don't know, I feel like I can just rarely get them to look good until I discovered this Revi Beauty pencil. This is so nice because the product is so tiny. It creates the most natural looking brow strokes, and because I overplucked my brows, I really have to fill in a lot. Especially on the outsides of my brows, I have to add a lot in, and this product makes that very easy, and it makes them look very natural. And I really, really love it. I feel like I actually love my brows again after not liking them for years and years. So I'm so grateful to this pencil. I love it. I think that I will always have one of these on hand. It's honestly all I reach for now because it just makes my brows look so much better than any other product that I've tried. Next up is the Makeup by Mario Master Matte's Longwear Cream Eyeshadow. I love this eyeshadow. I've been loving a more matte eye look this year, and this has been my perfect everyday one and done eyeshadow. It's the perfect color for my light fair skin because it creates a little bit of depth and just a tiny bit of color on my lids, so it really does make my makeup look more elevated, but it also looks very natural at the same time. And I have the shade Sandstone in this, by the way. It also is a very smoothing and blurring formula, and so it makes my eyelids look very smooth and very perfected, which I also love. And it wears really nicely throughout the day as well. I was immediately in love with this product when I first tried it, and I honestly just love it more and more every time I try it. I think that Mario really hit a home run with this product. It is phenomenal. I just absolutely love it. Next up are the Revi Beauty Endless Diffusion Everyday Baked Blushes. I absolutely love these blushes. I think they are so gorgeous. I have all three shades in this blush. I'll swatch them for you really quick. This is the shade Oasis, which is a really, really lovely, cool berry shade. I also have Paradise, which is a really nice, soft, toasted pink. And then lastly is Daydream, which is a beautiful peachy pink shade. I personally wear the shades Oasis and Paradise the most. They have more neutral and cool undertones, and so they fit my complexion better. I rarely use this Daydream shade. It's beautiful, but it does have like warmer peachy undertones, so it doesn't look as good on my skin tone personally. But if you have warmer undertones, I think the shade would look so pretty on you. They are so pretty, and I love the way that they make my cheeks look. They are just so soft and have this beautiful glow to them. And one thing that I don't love is like a super glowy, dewy blush, because I have combination skin. It can just make my face look oily really quick. But I don't want like a straight matte blush on either. And these blushes are kind of the perfect balance because they do have a really lovely sheen and a bit of glow to them, but they don't have any sparkle or shimmer or glitter in them or anything like that. They just give a beautiful, natural and elevated glow, if that makes sense. I also love using the shade Paradise as a bronzer. It has a bit of brown veining in it, which kind of gives it this toasted quality and makes it really nice for bronzing around the face with. So I love to apply this to my cheeks and then kind of swipe the excess product around my face where I applied my bronzer, and it really just gives a beautiful glow around my face and adds this rosiness to my skin that I think is just so lovely. So I absolutely love these blushes. I think they're so beautiful and they always just look so seamless on the face as well. Like there are never any harsh lines when you apply these because they just go on the cheeks and blend out incredibly well. Next up is the Revie Beauty Soft Definition Longwear Lip Liner. I have the shade Fig in this. I have all of the shades, but this is my very favorite one. I think it is so pretty. It's this really lovely neutral mauve shade, and I love it so much because the formula is so unique and unlike anything I have in my collection or have tried before, because it's a lip liner, but it's incredibly long wearing. A lot of people have been loving lip stains lately because they just last so long throughout the day. But in my experience, this lasts just as long as a stain, but it looks a lot softer than a stain in my opinion. I often feel like stains are a bit too intense or a bit too bright sometimes. I feel like the colors are never truly muted or toned down enough for what I like on my lips. And so I love that this is like a traditional lip pencil formula that just lasts as long as a stain does. I truly love it. You do have to work kind of quickly when applying this because it sets down and it does not budge all day long. But you do have a few seconds to kind of smudge it out on the lips so that you can get it how you want it to look and kind of soften it up a bit. But I truly love this lip formula. I know I have a lot of Revie Beauty products in this video, but they truly are my favorites, and I feel like they just work so well on my skin and on my face. This video is not sponsored at all in any way. These are truly just the products that I have loved the most this last year. So anyways, highly recommend this lip liner. It is stunning. Next up, we have the Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette. I know that this has been around for a while, but I just picked it up this last year, finally, and it is so worth the hype that it gets. I absolutely love this. I think it's so pretty as a highlight around the face, but I specifically love to use it in my inner corner and as an eyeshadow. I think it's just absolutely lovely, and I love it because it's a pretty subtle highlighter. Like, you can build this up to get a more intense glow if you want, but I really prefer something more toned down and a more lit from within look, and this palette is just perfect for that. I love to mix the white and the golden shade for my eyeshadow. I also often use the pink as a blush topper, and I like to use the deeper brown as an eyeshadow as well. I really love this. I know it's a bit spendy, but I personally definitely think it's worth the money, and I think this palette will also last a long time. So highly recommend this. I absolutely love it, and it's definitely one of my favorite products from 2025. I do have one bonus product for you guys. I just didn't feel good about making this video without mentioning this last product because it is so good. But the reason it's a bonus product and not one of the actual 10 products is because I did try this just about a month ago, so it's a more recent product to me, and I haven't been wearing it for most of the year as I have these other products. But anyways, I had to mention the L'Oreal Extensionist mascara, specifically in the shade True Brown, which is really a lovely, like, natural looking brown shade. And this mascara is just my perfect mascara. Honestly, it's one of the best I've ever tried. It just makes my lashes look so long and fluttery, and it doesn't smudge or flake at all. I have been so impressed with this mascara. I absolutely love it. If you're needing a new one, definitely check this one out because it's so good. I don't know, I just have nothing bad to say about it. I absolutely love it and can't get enough of it. So anyways, I just wanted to mention this product quickly. But those are all of my favorite products from 2025. I would love to know in the comments what your favorite products are that you discovered this last year. Thank you so much for watching. It means so much to me. I hope this video was helpful. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.